Here's to our time at Brook. Cheers to the wish that we say, but we're not, 'cause the smiles bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the friends through the years. Toast to the ones that have dust through our fears, 'cause the smiles bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember that I did not know my way, but my teachers they all showed me, and now I'd like to say thank you to Miss Saunders, your hugs all made us smile, and thank you to Miss Ringwood, our time with you as well. And everybody laughs sometimes, everybody leaves someday, but everything will be alright. Go and sing a song and say, here's to our time at Brook. Cheers to the wish that we stayed, but we know, 'cause the smiles bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the friends through the years. Toast to the ones that have dust through our fears, 'cause the smiles bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. And you, Mrs. Moore. And you, Mrs. Wilson. And you, Mrs. Tucker. Memories bring back you. The time that I remember, our first teacher, Mr. Toole, and Mrs. Marison, and Mrs. Stinson. We miss you, Mr. Robinson, and we'll miss Mr. Richardson. But in our hearts and still remain, we'll never forget you. Everybody laughs sometimes, everybody leaves someday, but everything will be alright. Go sing a song and say, here's to our time at Brook. Cheers to the wish that we stay, but we're not, 'cause it's hard bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the friends through the years. Toast to the ones that have dust through our fears, 'cause it's hard bring back all the memories. Memories bring back you. Thank you, Mrs. Barker, and you, Mrs. Sims, and you, Mrs. Hill. Memories bring back you. Thank you, Mrs. Wheel, and you, Miss Oliver, and you, Laura Russell. Memories bring back you.
Nearly already trying to break.
I know, it's all gone so quickly. It only seems like the other day when we were in this little class in reception. It's changed so much.
I knew it was like before we changed here.
My mum used to come to school here. She said it was so different. It'd be great if we could find out what it used to be like.
Come on, let's go into the archive, see if there's anything embarrassing pictures of this. Okay.
Oh look, this says it's from the 1920s.
Well, let's have a look. Where are we?
I don't know, why are you asking me? You're the smart one.
Not in 2020, that's for sure.
It looks like a few years after the war. School really looks like it did in the 1920s.
Boy, go to your side of the school immediately, or I shall have to get the head.
Why should we?
You know why. Don't play tricks on me, young man, or you'll regret it. Out!
Coronavirus!
What's coronavirus?
You will find out in 100 years.
What did I say about home books, young lady? You will get it back at the end of the day. Right, now let's do the register. Derek Broom. Wilfred Sillett.
Here, miss.
Joyce Sillett.
Here, miss.
John Baldwin.
Here, miss.
Marjorie Stone.
Here, miss.
Henry Roger Wright.
Here, miss.
Sydney Marsh.
Here, miss.
Right now, let's rehearse our musical number.
I don't know, we better get out fast.
Excuse me, give it back. I said you get that back at the end of the day.
Where are we?
What am I wearing? Hurry up and sit down. We haven't got all day. Right now, class. Today we'll be singing We'll Meet Again. Everybody stand up, please.
Perfect.
Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say.
I think we're back in time again.
What era are we in? At least they're past. Pretty decent music. I want to go home. Don't be a crybaby. I bet you £5 were in the 1960s.
I think we're in the...
You're in the 1960s. Yikes, so are you. I'm Karen. Are you foreign or Einstein?
No, we're from England.
Oh, where? I can see you. We're from 2020. Oh, wow, you're from the future. Yeah, we are. What are your names? I'm Oscar, this is Arthur, and this is Emily. I can give you a guitar if you like.
Sure, that sounds fun.
This is our school. It's break time now. Do you want me to show you what game we play? Do you play 21 Days? No. Usually we play Ticket. Pardon, did you say you play games called Ticket? Yes. Care to play with me? We're a bit short on time right now, Karen. Okay, let me show you to my friend. Oh my god! He's got away. You could have done anything. Karen, I doubt I don't lie.
Wow, I always knew they would make a country in the future.
Well, not exactly. Can we go home yet? I'm bored.
Elodie, do you want to visit different time zones or do a math sheet?
Maths, please.
What type of music do you guys like? The Beatles, the Rolling Stones?
They're all odd. We like Little Mix, Ariana Grande, and Stormzy.
Oh, I have to go to class now. But before I leave, can you just listen to my favourite song?
No, not really. We're on a time schedule right now, Karen.
Karen, get to class right now, young lady. We said that you would at least try to be in class on time.
But I was just trying to show my friends around.
Ah! Arming's fine. Be gone, before I call the authorities. Oh, and William, make sure you show them first.
Okay.
I'm sure just one song. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. And wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? You know it's gonna make me that much better. We'll stay United States together. Wouldn't it be nice if we wake up in the morning when the day is new, and after having spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through. Happy times together we've been spending, I wish that every kiss was never ending. Wouldn't it be nice?
It's nearly 2 o'clock and we've got to visit 2 more time zones before school finishes.
Oh, well, I wish you a safe journey back.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. We might visit you again soon.
Bye.
Wow, this is a big change from school, Ricardo.
Yeah, I know.
Do they have SATs?
Oh, just listen, get some answers, alright?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right now, class, as you've worked hard on your end of year assessments, I've decided to let you come into school in non-school uniform for the last week of the year. Hooray! And there might be a little something extra.
Miss, what is it?
It's a surprise.
Oh, I still want to know what it is.
But then what's the point of calling it a surprise?
Everyone behave, the surprise might actually be good.
If my mind reading powers are correct, the surprise is the computer.
It's lunchtime now, so go off and enjoy your break.
I've got Space Raiders.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm going to Pizza Hut. Can't wait.
My mum's cooking fish fingers and I've already made them.
Hey, did you hear that new song on the radio last night?
That new one, how's it going? Don't stop.
I'm gonna have myself a good time. I feel alive, and the world are turning inside out. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time.
prize is a computer.
No way!
This is going to be the best day of our lives.
Wait, do we have to share the new computer with the rest of the school?
I've never seen people so excited about a computer.
I know, crazy.
And only one.
Oh no, I think it's happening again.
We've seen the 20s, the 40s, the 60s and the 80s. There can't be much more to go.
Right now, as it's the last day of the term, I decided to let you watch a film. I'll just go get what I need. Get down, all of you. I'm going to try find it again.
Hey Hannah, what are you doing for the millennium?
We're gonna have a big party. That sounds boring.
Oh Josh, what are you doing?
Nothing, the world's going to end.
No it isn't. We're going to have a party at the village hall and loads of people are coming.
If the world's going to end, we might not see each other ever again.
Nonsense. I survived through the whole of World War II. You think a millennium crash will be any different?
Wow, I didn't know our teacher was that old. We're alive.
How was your Christmas, miss?
What are you doing?
Miss!
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you guys there. I see you survived the millennium crash.
What's new for the year 2000 then, miss?
Look over there.
We have about 5 of them.
I know, right?
Anyway, let's get started on our work for the day. What did you all get for Christmas?
Britney's new album. Oops, I did it again.
I'd rather listen to Mr. Brightside.
Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my evil eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside.
Think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious. Oh, serious. It's just so baby. Oh baby, baby.
Is you Madonna? Hey, Mr. DJ, put away.
Jane Norman vouchers, a crimper and a new iPod.
Whoa, I've never seen one of those. I didn't get much. I'm just saving up for when the PlayStation 2 comes out in March.
No way will you get one of those.
Want to bet?
Yeah, £100. I got a Ron Orange and Cold.
What did you guys get for Christmas?
I got a Hydro Flask, Scrunchies and an iPhone 11.
I got an iPhone 11 Pro, a PS4 Pro, and a new Beats headphones.
AirPod Pros, Chromebook, and iPhone 11.
Anyway, I think it's time for us to go now.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa.
Left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Hey.
Gotta take the time to cut them off, I need her. I know how to make the girl go crazy. When you treat her like your number one baby.
Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. No punches that to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so?
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage.
Hey boys, yeah bud. We're back. You guys loved the last fishy song. Yeah bro, so we're making another. Hope you guys enjoy. It's a banger. Tacky wacky. I don't know what the plays, but the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but the fishy on me. Gotta do, I'll slap your knee. Fishy on me, fishy on me.
Sick with it, group drop. Sick with it, group drop.
Hello, my name is Elodie. I've been at Brooks since reception. When I started, my first teachers were Miss Little and Miss Merton. I've had so many great teachers who have helped me get here. I've had a great time at Brook. My last teachers were Miss Wilson and Miss Will. I wanted to thank all the teachers I have had and the dinner ladies. I've had so many great memories throughout the years. I will never forget anyone. Thank you.
Hello,
I'm Isabel. Although I haven't been at Brooks School for long, I have definitely enjoyed being here. I joined after the summer holidays in 2019 when I was in Year 6, so I've almost been here for a year. Over the past month, I have had multiple teachers who have helped me along the way. My first teacher was Mrs. Wilson, who was extremely kind. In Miss Wilson's class, I loved reading The Malamander. Sadly, later on, Miss Wilson left and was replaced with Mrs. Will, who was just as kind and caring. I had lots of fun in Miss Will's class, doing the play, reading Gorilla Dawn, and playing the pirate game. I would also like to say thank you to the lovely dinner ladies, Tia Lucinda, Mrs. Joyce and Mrs. Nichols. All in all, I've had a great time at Brooke and I will never forget anyone. Thank you.
I've had many happy memories of my time at Brooke. My favourite memory is where I was there to do a dance in front of the teachers and I actually did it. I also enjoyed How Hill, where we rolled down the hill and got covered in mud. I have had many amazing teachers over my years at Brooke. Miss Sanders with her hugs, Miss Little with her pit tortoise and Miss Ringwood with Albert the owl. My last memories are of lockdown and home learning. It was strange, but I enjoyed finally coming back to school. Goodbye.
At Brooke, I've made many memories. Here are a few of them. I remember part of my first day when I was too scared to walk into the classroom. I was excited until I saw the school. Here was another memory. How Hill, the main school trip in Year 3 or Year 4. And when we got to know who was in our room, everyone was praying that they would be with their friends. I remember the big game of It we played in the maze every day when we had time. That was one of the highlights of How Hill. Every time Mr. Mills came into our classroom, everyone got excited because he was really fun. He would always bring in his guitar and play the Times Table song. Then at the end of the day, he would have a paper origami crown ready for the person who behaved the best. I remember Dodgeball Club during the term break. It wasn't a big club, but it was really fun, especially when you won. When I leave, I'll miss Brooks School.
Hello, and I'm Malcolm. I've been here for 2 years and I've had plenty of good memories, such as the time at How Hill where we were up all night messing around. And the teachers here have been amazing, such as Miss Sanders, Mrs. Will, and Miss Ringwood. I hope the rest of Brooks School can have a good time. Bye.
I have so many memories. Some being at How Hill, we always switch rooms to go and sleep in the same room as your friends. And the time we all played hide and seek in the maze there. Our class was in Jay's, and when we always wanted to be in the same groups with your friends at the woods. And I remember my first day. I didn't even want to come into the school until I saw Miss Little's carrot pocket. And when the whole school got excited when Lynn brought out Cecil. I've loved being at this school with all the different teachers throughout the years and all of my friends, and I will miss it. Thank you.
Over the last 7 years, it has been like my second home. Laughs on the playground and jokes in the class, every second counts. Through the good times and the bad times, Brooke has always been like a happy place with loving teachers and classmates. I remember my teachers as kind people. When Miss Little to Miss Barker, it was always a great time. And sure, the school has changed over time, from Mr. Robertson and his fancy balls in assembly to Mr. Simpson and his stripy socks under his shoes, but the school spirit has never changed. Some of my favourite family moments happened at How Hill with Miss Ringwood, Miss Tucker and Mrs. Wilson. Like the time when I rode down the hill for the first time but didn't go down it again because I got covered in rabbit poo, or when some of us got lost in a maze that was smaller than the school playground. All of it was worthwhile. Some of my iconic memories at Brooke were parts of school plays. There was this one time in reception when I got the part of a play as the first little pig and also got the part as the big bad wolf. But that wasn't the same for long. After about 2 weeks we got switched and I got put as the part of the big bad wolf. I think I was pretty good, if I do say so myself. Anyway, thank you for all the good and the bad times throughout the year. I remember it all and take it with me to Fran. Goodbye, Brooke.
Hello, I'm Rosie. Even though I have only been at Brooke School for less than a year, I still had fun. I used to go to a big city school, so it was easier to learn everyone's names. My favourite memories at Brooke Primary School were going on a minibus to the Viking Museum for our day trip, because we were pretending to be Vikings, with replicas of weapons the Vikings used to have. And my other favourite thing was gardening with Tia, because I like to get messy. I liked planting our Christmas tree and going to the elderly home in Brook and chatting to the elderly people about gardening. Thank you so much for having me at Brook Primary School. I will miss you all. Bye.
At Brook, I have lots of memories, but my most favourite one was at How Hill when some of the boys, including me, went into each other's rooms and shouted bleach, and it was like a war between us. All of my teachers have been so nice to me throughout the years, but I had the best memories with Mrs. Wilson, and we read the Malamander. That was amazing. Miss Sanders always made us smile with her hugs. Mrs. Stinson and Mrs. Hickman, because of their silence, it's so fun. Miss Ringwood, because she always made the school trips more fun.
I remember the time we went to the Tide Museum, and as one of the activities we started had to throw sponges at us whilst we had shields protecting our faces, but it didn't go well, we got absolutely soaking. Another activity is at the school barbecue. Me and Billy ran around the whole school being chased by our parents, and we just stayed there for hours being chased by our parents.
Hello, I'm Amy. I've been in Brook since reception. I've had a great time at Brook, from Miss Marison and Miss Little all the way to Year 6 with Miss Wheel. I can remember in How Hill being woke up at 6 a.m. to be shown some bunnies by our roommate. We weren't impressed. Also, at the Victorian school in Greston Hall, we got taught to be like Victorian children. Sadly, we couldn't even laugh at each other. Miss Sanders, the best hugger. I remember coming into school and waiting in line for a hug. She was more like a friend than a teacher. Year 4. Miss Ringwood and Miss Wilson. Me and Jess teamed up to win the animation contest. It was very fun and we won. Miss Barker has been a TA in nearly all of our classes. It was so fun. She would help us make gifts for the teachers when they leave. We used to have an amazing head teacher called Mr. Robinson. Sadly, he didn't want to teach anymore. So then we got a new one, the fantastic Mr. Griffith. I will miss you, Brooke. Goodbye.
I will miss Brooke. I will miss all of my teachers. My favourite teacher was Miss Simple. The school she was really kind and lovely. I love reading and under the dawn.
On his shoulders, oh, 'cause your care on his love. In my weakness, in my trouble, he won't let go. If I lose my way, Lord, I pray, lead me home. In the dark,
I've only been in this school for 1 year. It's been the best year of my life. I recommend I've been to like 7 schools, but this one's the best. And it's only been for 1 year. The rest of the schools I've been for like 3 or 2 years, but this is the best.
You've got to take it for the long way round to follow our Father way. And you've already got some sweet company, and you're leaving tomorrow. What we say when you're gone? gone. We're gonna miss you when you're gone. We're gonna miss you by your walk. We're gonna miss you by your talk. Oh, we're gonna miss you when you're gone. You've got your ticket for the long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give you shivers, but it sure will be lovelier with you when you're gone, when you're gone. We're gonna miss you when you're gone. We're gonna miss you by your walk, we're gonna miss you by your talk. Oh, we're gonna miss you when you're gone, when you're gone, when you're gone. We're gonna miss you when you're gone. We're gonna miss you by your care. We're gonna miss you everywhere. Oh, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone, when you're gone, when you're gone. We're gonna miss you when you're gone. We're gonna miss you by your walk. We're gonna miss you by your talk. Oh, we're gonna miss you when you're gone.
Bye, Brook School. We'll miss you.
I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends.